Alright guys, thank you guys for checking out this video. We wanted to first say that we haven't been publishing a lot of videos recently because we've been extremely busy.
Yeah, we have. We've done a lot of work around the house. Unfortunately, when you work from home, you find many things you want to do.
Yeah.
And we put on solar panels on the front of the house that's south facing.
We spent a year reconditioning an electric car.
Which is kind of cool. We did do a video on that.
In fact, you'll see it later on today in this video.
Yeah, because we can do pickup and deliveries. I mean, it's a teeny car, but we can pick up a few things in it.
Mm-hmm.
And the solar panels, what'd you say?
A stool.
Oh yeah, a small stool. The solar panels are powering the car.
Yeah.
And we'll tell you a little bit about that. I understand it's something that's a little bit, or a lot of it away from Urban Castle, but this is what we do.
Yeah, this is why we're just explaining why we've kind of been absent.
Right. We did a tankless water heater.
Yeah, we did remodeling for a back apartment, which has become more of my apartment, which is very nice. Thank you.
Cool. No, absolutely, man. It's got a private entrance, pretty nice.
It's very nice. Yeah, and we have a whole water house filtration system.
Right, to get out the chlorine, the fluoride, and things, heavy metals, things we don't want. So
right.
That was a big project. And that's all in between the jobs that we do.
Right. So it's not like we're just like taking vacation time off of everything. We just have to do Urban Castle and make sure that the clients are happy. Right. And we've been slammed with a lot of work as well from Urban Castle. So
yeah, so it really did crowd out the videos. We'd like to do more. We have a little idea coming up. We've expanded the garden.
Yep, and we're actually going to expand it inside here as well, and that's going to be what we're going to show you a little bit in this video, but it's going to be mainly another video. We're going to show you how we're going to set that up. Right,
so we still want to help you when we can on reupholstering ideas.
Definitely.
Or help, really. We get a lot of people having trouble with cushions and springs and things like that, and we can still help you on that, but we probably won't be doing a lot of those videos, except maybe slip covers.
Right. We can help you with a few of your problems, which I kind of like, because most upholsterers on YouTube don't do that. Mm-hmm. They do a very good job by showing you how to do a chair or a sofa, mm-hmm. but maybe you don't have a chair or a sofa, you just have a cushion problem. Maybe you just have something where like a cat destroyed the back of a chair.
We'll show you how to fix that. So like he just said. Right. Well, that's a good video.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. I
think
so.
We'll do that. Primarily, I started out in slipcovers. His grandfather, my father, was all we did, and then I went off to North Carolina real quick to learn upholstery because people were asking about it, and then the fact is that it's just too time consuming. So we are not stopped doing it, but we have friends that take care of it for us.
All right. So what we have in front of us right now is the idea of taking this old drapery table. This is what we use for the drapes. We don't do drapes anymore. We're going to rip all this stuff off and take it outside. Right. We're going to show that in another video, and you're going to be like, why are you taking it outside? Right. We're going to show you and explain that later.
Okay, so we hope you'll stay with us. We really appreciate all the times you have watched the videos.
Hell yeah.
And we want to keep on offering them to you. But we're all over the place. And we hope these places you'd like to be
with us.
Yeah,
join us. In fact, you can join us right now because we're going to be heading off to donate some fabric that we had underneath this drapery table.
To a thrift shop.
To a thrift shop. We got it all in the electric car, so you get to see the electric car real fast in action. And we'll move on from there.
All right, so let's go do it.
Let's do it.
Alright, so as you can see, the shop is torn to pieces. We've got stuff everywhere. We moved back the table. It was over on the center. It was actually in the center. But we decided to move it back over to the front part of the shop. This is the back part of the shop. This is where the microgreens is going to be. We're going to show you that more in detail. That's the drapery table. That's going outside. And these are all the supplies that we got for the microgreens. And then here's some leftover fabric that we actually are keeping. The stuff that we're getting rid of is already in the RAV4. It's about the same size, so we got rid of about half. So yeah, you're going to see the RAV4 next, and we're going to go ahead and show you that. Okay. Ta-da! Alright, so this is the RAV4. It's actually a 2003. Now, if it doesn't look like a 2003, you can say, now, I have a 2003 RAV4. It doesn't look like that.
And you're right.
You're definitely right. This is actually based off of the 1996 to 2000 body style. I think it was only 2000, right?
It was.
Okay.
Yeah. In California, it came out of California, the electric ones did, because of that mandate that they have to have a certain amount of their fleets to be emissions free.
Right.
And Honda did it, General Motors did it with the EV1, And EV1, they crushed them all. It was a great documentary, Who Killed the Electric Car. And this one was escaped, or survived rather, because the dealership made a mistake and said that there was an option of purchase after leasing. So they had to, by law, honor it. Now, I mean, that's some of the story. There might be a little bit more to it than just that. That's what we were told, at least.
Right.
And did they start selling them to the public? I can't remember.
I don't know if they actually openly started selling it or if it was just a mistake. But in any case, just about 100 made it out.
Yeah, about 100 of them. So, you know, some different stories. I like that one I told you. Hopefully you do too. And this is it. So I don't like the style that much, but you know, it gets around.
It works. You know, we're building up to bigger and better things.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you knew how much we paid for it, it's definitely worth it. It was so cheap. So
yeah. Nobody was gonna.
It was sitting in a field for 5 years.
Yeah, the odds. I mean, the odds of it sitting in the field for another 5 years were pretty high.
It was going to go to the dump.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. So we took the batteries out, reconditioned them, and now we're driving it around in DC.
Yeah, it's still the exact same existing batteries that they put in, or the
Yeah.
It wasn't like we went ahead and put lead acid or lithium in here. These are the batteries that they actually came with, and some other ones that came around the same era. So
yeah, these went into Ford Rangers and the EV1.
Yeah.
They went in there. They're nickel hydride or nickel lithium. No, I'm sorry, nickel hydride, metal hydride. Yeah. You know, I have no idea.
But
we got them working.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and peel out. Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna give to the company there.
So we're gonna go ahead and peel out of here and then just go.
All right.
She said go around back. It's a nightclub here, really? No dumping. That's crazy.
Alright, so I was doing some reupholstering for some slip seats for a client of ours, and Dad went ahead and put together the micro green rack for it. Yeah.
Now we got this from Hydro City, right?
Are you sure it's not City Hydro?
I know, I kept calling it City Hydro, but that's not true. So it's Hydro City, and his guy's name is Larry, and he works with his wife, and I think it's great. And they put this kit together. You could do this yourself, by the way. You could farm it out, but we figured, what's the point? It wasn't that much money. He did all the leg work from the top down. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah, these racks are pretty standard, but he did 3 different things that were a little bit unique, as it were, because we've got these trays right here for the microgreens, and those trays are actually from dough making, and they're a lot more sturdier, and they'll hold up a lot longer than just standard platform trays that's used for regular microgreens.
And he did all the research.
He did all the research. He put together this power supply, which powers these lights, and I believe he did the lights. He engineered the lights himself, right?
I did that wrong. Yep.
Yeah, so he went ahead and designed these lights a little bit differently. I'm going to plug one in for you to see it.
They're all white.
Yeah, so there's a different blue and red spectrum, and I frankly don't know which one's which, but I do need to learn that out.
I heard something like the ones with the color, the spectrum, all the spectrum colors. I mean, I know someone out there knows what they're talking about. I don't. But that's for the fruit. You don't need that much, that spectrum for...
It might waste a lot of electricity too.
I think he said these are a little bit better in energy efficiency.
Yeah, these are pretty nice.
And they're bright, man.
They are bright.
Okay, so then now the shelves have to be between 8 to 10 inches apart from each other.
Right.
And this is an NSF, which is basically, I think, has a food grade shelf.
Right.
So we need that, and that's what they sell. And they have to be 8 to 10 inches apart, so we chose 9 in the middle. And now these little rings here, which are really just, looks like shower curtain hangers, but they work. They have to be 24 inches apart, he said, and we just counted the rungs over once we did the math. And that's what we're putting on now. And then you can show them the light, how it slides right in on there.
Yep, so you just take one end, slide all the way through to the other. Hold on, I'll plug it in one more time. And then they give us a bunch of wires. You can't see it because it's at the bottom of the power supply. They give us a bunch of wires at the end, and each one obviously powers each light. So that's actually crooked. There we go.
So there's 2 each tray, so we're going to put another one. I don't know if I put another one over there. Yeah, I did. Here, I'll give you another light.
All right, perfect. Put this in.
I'll plug it in.
There we go.
Yeah. So that's the activity. So that's the deal.
Yeah.
Center in the middle. Okay, so we'll go ahead and wire all this up. He said it was best to mount it on the side and then split your wires up. The bottom 2 shelves do not get lights. It's just, yeah, so it's just these, this, and then the bottom 2. Well, actually, I'm sorry, the bottom one doesn't get a light. This one does get a light.
Okay.
Okay, so the bottom one. But, you know, you mentioned these trays, right?
Yeah.
They're incredibly, these things are going to last.
Forever.
Yeah, I mean, definitely longer than I'm going to. So they're definitely built well. They're definitely industrial.
Yeah, definitely.
So when we're done, we'll show you.
Yeah.